my room.
Aunt Monkey started following me.
I think that's who that is. Or she's one of the people on the Callaway page.
Yeah. Where's everybody? Hey, what's up, Nicole? How we doing tonight?
So I'm late.
His hair.
Ashley hid my runes.
I don't know.
She hid them.
I would never.
She did it.
I would never do that. What's up? Whitney. I would hide things though. I'm not gonna lie. I might.
I hide things on accident.
I swear it's like weird karma in my life, but like whatever's around me, it could be literally anything, and he will take it and pick it up and put it somewhere on the other side of the room.
It's always visible.
So then I like, where did that go? Where did it go? You know, and now we've been together long enough that I just start scanning the room because it's probably off in the distance. But yeah, 100%.
I just pick things up and put them down. I don't know why.
She said I'd do the readings and only me. What the fuck? What?
Who's that?
Nicole said that.
Sleazy?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Good evening, Adam. Sorry, turbulence. Oh my god. I hung out with Seth today. Did everything go as the universe had planned it? Did it go? Did it go? Did it go? Did it go?
Did you touch his butt? Sorry.
Where's your coin? Where is the coin?
Oh shit. Trying to make sure I was asking the right question. I think so. I think there might have been small moments, but I think so.
Well, look at you, Autumn. Hey, what's up, Cass? I hide the things. I place the things in a safe location and then forget safe location. Oh, 100% I do that. I 100% do that.
There's my good coin.
Ugh, Cass, what do you need to hear? Cass, what must you need to know? I don't know why, but I just felt compelled to say it all of a sudden. Learn the truth, Cass. And it's funny because I feel like the truth is something silly. It's like, learn the truth that you're awesome. And you gotta stop doubting yourself. It seems like that. And I don't mean that's silly, but it's silly because, like, there's nobody keeping anything from you. There's no, you know, secret little, like, things you need to go figure out. The real truth is that you're way more awesome than you give yourself credit for. It's time to start seeing that.
Boom.
Oh my God, Sally. What's up, girl?
And also, I have the fertility stone. So that means now's a good time to start planting seeds for the future. Start making plans ahead. Start kind of anticipating good fortune coming. It's a really good time to start trying to get things moving.
Making the plans.
Yes.
Making the plans. Brooke, what must you need to know? If I missed your name, re-comment it. I'm so sorry. Brooke, what do you need to hear? Eternal charisma. I feel like, just in general, you're walking into this energy where you're, like, super magnetic. The draw is on you, girl. You might notice more eyes on you. You just are getting, in general, more attention. And if you don't feel like that's happening, open up and look around, because I do feel like that's definitely the energy that's around you. Everybody's just paying attention to you. This is definitely something you can utilize to your benefit, utilize to your gain. Ooh.
And I have wholeness, so I feel like you're really feeling put together lately. You really feel like you're on top of your game, and if you're not, you will be.
Scorpio, what's up? Terrence, hey! Alright, Nicole, it was Nicole, right, that just said that? Ba-bum-bum. No, Brooke. I'm sorry. Brooke, your subscription renewal. What do we need to hear in and around book? Hey, Jane. Brooke. Oh, my God. These cards are crazy as soon as I started shuffling for you. We were feeling a little restricted and held back in certain ways, but you're letting that go. You're letting go of that negative, intrusive thinking, and you're deciding to focus on the betterment of yourself. Know that the only anxiety and worry that's still lingering around you right now is literally because of your past. It's keeping you in this lax state of energy. And as long as you hold on to that, you're going to kind of perpetuate that negative energy. You're saying, see that things are different. See the only thing getting in your way right now is you, because your perception, because you're worried that things are going to go from, you know, like, slightly annoying, from worse to horrible to really bad. And so like they're saying you got to get out of that mind state. You got to understand this is a whole new world. It's just not like what you're used to in the past.
Yeah, I think, and what I'm seeing too is it's all about the journey. That's what I have. Is you have a big path ahead of you, but just enjoy it. Like, take it on for what it is. That's just how it goes. This is life, and it's fun to live it. Life's a garden, gotta dig it.
Most time.
I did it.
That was good. That was good.
That was Joe Dirt.
Sally for the subscribe. What does Sally need to hear in around her mini skadoodle poodle? I've missed you, Sally. I've missed you, girlfriend.
I've never thrown rocks at Sally.
No, she hasn't been. Her work schedule conflicted, and since now that I moved live back,
she's been ignoring us.
She's able to be. I know. She's like, screw these people. I'm just kidding.
She gave up on us.
Okay, holy moly, 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 moly. Okay, this actually feels really good. I feel like you're walking away from a doom cycle. You've been stuck in your comfort zone, doing things kind of, it just feels good, feels like, comfortable. But they're saying, like, it was also keeping you, like, restricted in some ways, keeping you kind of in lack, I guess. And so they're saying you're kind of walking away from that. You're getting out of your comfort zone, and you're creating your own stability. Fuck waiting on everything to happen, Fuck wondering or worrying about how it's all going to come together. Like, you're making it, is what I'm hearing. This is going to be, like, long-term success that's coming in. And it's coming in quick. Like, I feel like inspiration's going to hit. You're going to be headed in the right direction. It's all kind of flowing together. Luck is definitely on your side. And you're feeling more inspired. It's almost like for a long time you've been, like, coasting through life. And, like, it's not even like it's been bad. But it's like you had kind of like this blindfold or this fog maybe over you. But that is all lifting. That is all lifting away. And you are, like, stepping into your goddamn power. Let's go.
And I have standstill. So a lot of times that means you got to stop, take a look around, see what's going on around you, see if it's good or bad, start getting rid of bad stuff if it's there, or start feeding the good stuff if it's there. But make sure you kind of stop and take a look around, though. I'm really kind of feeling that. Like, you've been moving a lot, just make sure that you're paying attention to what's around you.
This card just fell out while you were talking. Yeah.
Boom. Accept what's around you. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's going to be fun.
It's accepting that, like, this is what you want, so it's good. It's good. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. All right, Miss Autumn, for the fruit salad. What are you going to do here?
Might be a little glitchy.
Is it?
I tried backing out of it. Yeah, I just saw
Is my live glitchy for anyone else? Is it glitching? Is it glitching?
I don't think so.
You're welcome.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just
What do I need to hear in and around autumn? What's going on in and around autumn? For the fruit salad. Ooh, this looks good. 4 4s. 4s are not 4 4s, but I mean like 4 4s are important. It's all very together. It's a tiny glitchy, but I thought it was my phone. It was a little bit, but it stopped. But I thought it was me. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, anyways, hopefully it'll be better now. Autumn, I see success, abundance. You're focusing on the positive. You're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. You're feeling more at peace, more aligned, more stable mentally. Like, and I don't mean like you were mentally unstable, but you're feeling more in control and balanced with all of it. This is you, like, really stepping into your power, being more resourceful, leaning on not only yourself, but the people that you can count on. And I feel like you're just flourishing, is what I'm hearing. This might not always be easy, but they're saying you kind of have the new perspective to get to where you're going now. Like, I feel like the hardest of it is all behind you. Does that make sense? Like, the hard part is over. It's not the easiest still, but it's way less hard than it was, so it feels almost easy. Does that make sense? Glitched at the 444. Oh, snap-a-dizzle.
And then, Autumn, for you, what I had growth,
Yes,
opening, and disruption. So I think in your growth, like, you've become open to a lot of new ideas. You've been starting to change things up a lot. You've been also kind of accepting the universe's signs and realizing what they are and learning how to follow them. So I think that's where a lot of your growth is coming from, and I think it's going to lead to a big change. Whether or not it's the job, whether or not it's sets, whether or not it's both. Either way, I think you do have a big change coming up. Get ready for it all to be shook up.
Yep. Yeah. I know a lot has kind of changed. The collectors are still the same, Sally. Not a lot has changed, actually. Yes and no's are free for subscribers. And then anybody can comment their name and get a free card and a little skadoodle of advice. In the mornings, I still do that Zodiac collective that covers all the Zodiacs. But at night, we just kind of like hang out and vibe. My list is open and there's a new menu on my TikTok page at the top. And it's got all the readings and what they are and all that kind of stuff. My list is open and there's a new menu on my TikTok page at the top. And it's got all the readings and what they are and all that kind of stuff. Does Sally need a rating tonight? Let's look. Let's see where.
The PayPal for subscription, I don't remember.
Do you have to use PayPal for subscription? No, you can use like a regular debit card, I'm pretty sure, when you like subscribe up here. I'm pretty sure it prompts you to like put in your information. It's like purchasing something like on TikTok Shop or something like that. Okay. General, yes. Relationship, yes. Personal jazz, no. Relationship jazz, yes. And then here's like a whole bunch of new readings we have. Okay, so I've got the week ahead. They're saying no. The past life reading, yes. The gypsy witch reading, no. The spiritual journey, no. The alignment reading, no. The chakra reading, no. The extended jazz, no. And the love boat, no. Birth chart, no. Holy crap. So they're saying the general relationship or the relationship jazz. And the relationship jazz is the strongest. Oh, yeah. And then there was the past life reading was a yes, too. Yep. That's what I got for readings that would be beneficial. You froze. I didn't get the answer. Oh, I was saying it's on a credit card, I believe, or like a debit card or something to that degree. Like when you go onto the thing to subscribe, it'll charge you like you were buying something online. You know what I mean? Like you enter your information. I don't think you have to use PayPal. I think you can use anything. The relationship, for sure. For sure. Hey, Heather.
Oh,
Best friend wanted me to come out and hang out. Oh my god. Nicole, what do you need to hear? Relationship jazz? Yeah. What's going on with your relationship? Isn't it good? Concealment is what I'm hearing for you, Nicoleoli. You're hiding your authentic self, your real feelings, what really needs to come out. You're holding back. You're holding back. Thank you so much, Tony. Hey, Priscilla.
I have growth, so I think that's pretty much just it. Whatever you're holding back needs to be let go of, needs to be released, or else you're not going to like kind of move forward in your journey. You're not going to be stepping ahead anytime soon unless you can kind of find out what it is that's holding you back.
Amen. Baloney. I got the King of Pentacles. I think the week ahead reading would be helpful. And Terrence, I'll make the items once we figure out what it is that you want, and then you have to send me your information, like your address, so I can send it to you, and send payment, and then I start making it. Dun, 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 dun. Sally, remind me of what his name is. Why don't I know this? I feel like I should know this, and I don't. Any other messages for me tonight? Balado. Harrison, thank you. Healing energy, Autumn. They're saying you're healing a lot of shit right now. Be proud of the work you're doing. Be proud, girl. All right, we got Sally for a relationship reading with Jazzy Styles.
Autumn, I have fertility. Now's the time of growth. Now's the time for everything to start kind of... This is like the initial signs of a big thing incoming, I think. You have a lot going on, and it's going to be super exciting in the long run.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We are doing Sally and Harrison for the relationship-y. For the jazz. So this is talking about more like where they're going. Like, well, it breaks down into like where they were, where they're at, and where they're going. Where they were, where they're at. I'm scared. Oh no! Don't be scared. It looks like what everybody else is struggling with, to be honest. It looks pretty standard, Salad. Don't be scared. More suspicious of her? Oh, snap on him. Okay, so...
That whole situation is wild to me.
Huh?
That whole situation is wild to me.
So you're past. So I feel like you were kind of conflicted. Like, lots of negative thinking. Like, I don't know. Just, like, I'm hearing, like, scenarios of, like, I wonder if he's everything he's saying. I wonder if this is everything I'm thinking. You know, just, like, a lot of, like, almost, like, paranoia. But then you, like, stepped into your power. You're like, fuck this. This is amazing. And you stepped into your power and you embrace, like, all of it. You, like, shut the past behind you. You know, you've got some trauma, sure, like we all do. But, like, you really were, like, working on separating, you know, your past from your present and, like, moving forward. And I feel like you've learned a lot of deep emotional lessons. And it kind of allowed you to put away a lot of that conflict and difficulty, you know, that you were holding on to. Presently, though... I feel like it's a little different. It feels one-sided right now, and this is because there's, like, a shit ton of insecurity. Yeah, we're heading healing together big time. Presently, though, like, it feels like one-sided. It feels like you're not getting what you're putting in, maybe necessarily, but they're saying this is kind of a gift in disguise. It's about you, like, standing up and setting healthy boundaries for yourself, like, demanding what you deserve, kind of not being demanding necessarily about it, but, like, standing in your power, saying what you need to say, blah, blah, blah. And so, like, even though it doesn't feel good because you're, like, kind of disappointed right now, they're also saying, like, this is literally, so you'll, like, kind of step up and say what you need to say. There's a lot of changes and evolutions that are happening, and it's scary. But luck is truly on your side, even though sometimes you lose faith and, like, doubt it and get a little in your head or whatever, like we all do. But honestly, this looks really good, and it feels one-sided right now. This makes me just want to do that other reading now. But it feels kind of one-sided because I feel like he's going through something too right now. Because every fucking one is. Everyone's going through a big existential crisis. Am I good enough? Kind of energy BS. And so they know you're lacking faith, but have faith. This is all happening for a reason. And it's going to help you just heal through yet another thing. Your future is, I do feel a big transformative energy coming in. It almost freaked me out at first when I looked at it because I thought it was like an ending, but I don't think so. I think it's an ending to a certain way of your relationship. So, like, it has been like this, that chapter is going to end, and now it's going to be like this. And this is way better. It's like an evolution. It's an upgrade. It feels one-sided because he ended it Friday. He feels not enough. Oh my God. Okay, I think it's not over. It's not over. This is temporary. No. But I would also say there's something you need to probably learn here, too. Because we're probably, being a sweet little Cancer that you are, you have a tendency to kind of not reveal everything that's going on with you, which can make it feel mysterious or sneaky and make the other person lose confidence because they don't really know where they stand with you. Oh, I've been a brat. Oh, snap dizzle. Well, it says, there's a tough lesson to learn here, but I do feel like you're going to come up with a plan as in, like, evolve through this and apply it to the situation. I feel like your hard work is going to pay off in the future and you're going to get back to your happiness. A lot of the clarity is going to be cleared up. It says you have to cast away negativity and you have to allow yourself to change into this more confident energy because Shiloh even says it to me all the time. If I'm worried, he's worried. If I'm not okay, it's not okay. Because their gauge of where you're at, like, emotionally, is, like, how they feel like their world is. Because they're leaning on you for emotional stability. So, like, if you're not okay and you're worried about something, then they feel like everything's not okay. And so, like, and if it doesn't, like, adjust or fix, then it's just, you know, building, mounting. But anyways, I feel like you're going to get more confident and you're going to create the change that you need. And they're saying it's time to be more of a leader. It's time to not need... Because Cancers are also really good at sometimes getting in a trap where they want to be really taken care of. And sort of like childlike energy almost. They're looking more for like a parent. And I'm not saying you're looking for a parent, but I am saying Cancers do this a little bit. They look kind of for a parent. They want somebody to, like, take care of them and tell them everything's going to be okay. And, like, it's just, you know, their inner soft spot. It's just what it is. And so, like, You got to kind of show him, like, I don't need a parent. I'm looking to be your partner. And I feel like it'll help him boost his confidence and everything else. Are you guys, like, talking at all? Because I really feel like this is not over. I just don't feel that.
Right. I think. Well,
What do you got?
I see strength, separation, breakthrough, and journey. So, I do feel like there's a lot of strength to be found in this. Not necessarily the actual separation itself, but I think this separation is going to cause you to let go of a lot of old ways. It's going to kind of bring a lot of your old habits to light, and you're going to need to let them go. And I think that's going to be your breakthrough. Is you're going to kind of like look back at it, and you're going to kind of figure out what went wrong and whether or not on which side it was. Not you, him, whoever. You're going to kind of take a second to really look back at it, and then you're going to kind of try to find those points. And then I think I have the journey stones. I think that's where it kind of re-picks up. I think one of you is going to jump the hurdles you need to jump, and it's going to kind of mend that bridge, and then it'll hopefully kick back up. That's what I think is going to happen.
You've got to let go of the conflict in order to have the beautiful happily ever after that you're looking for. And there's this funny energy, especially in power struggles in relationship dynamics right now, where like everybody just, and this isn't just recently, it's just amplified recently, this is just in general, but like people always want to be validated. They want to be right. They want to be heard. They want to, they want to say their side of the fucking story, and they want it to not be their fault and be the other person's fault. Confirmation. But this creates a lot of dysfunction. So now you're never wrong. They're always wrong. You're the victim. They're the perpetrator. And, like, that's never a good functional relationship dynamic. Instead, it's got to be more like, you did this, so I feel this way. Or, hey, you did this and it created a trigger and now my insecurities are getting the better of me, or so on and so forth. You just kind of like, you're just real about it, but you're not blaming anyone and you're not making anyone, like, it's not anyone else's problem. It's your problem. You're just letting them know what's going on in your life. Yeah. But I feel like sometimes when we get upset, we can just make it their problem because whatever they did upset us. I hope you guys aren't just reading my hopeful thoughts right now. I'm fully aware of what I need to heal and work on. Boom. What does the coin say? Is he coming back? Are they going to have another chance?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it says yeah. Girlfriend, you got this.
You're a smart cookie, Sally.
Yes. Yes, you are. It's a whole new world. This tower moment is creating an end to this old crappy chapter that we were in. It's almost like it had to shake it loose. Did you change your time to get on? Yes, me and Shiloh come on at 9 now, so it's 9 and 9 now. When I told you the 2 of Wands flew out of my window, oh yeah, that's kind of interesting. That's why I was waiting till tonight so I could kind of hear the context of it, because the 2 of Wands is like you have the whole world in your hands, but it also means you have to come out of your ivory tower and kind of get your hands dirty and make some decisions for yourself. Easier to open up facts, Autumn. I asked if he would get back together. LOL means it's out of my hands. Hey, Kimber. Hello, Carly. Yeah, it's and Terrence, I saw your comment about the talisman. DM me the specifics, but yeah, like if you want to do something around your astrological zodiac, we can definitely do that. We can definitely do some crystals and some jujis around that. Some jujis. It's going down. It's going Kimber. I can't stop. Are you still in paid readings? I need a card. I missed you this morning, LOL. Sally, do you have any questions? I think that's about it. Thank you both. Love and miss you. Love and miss you, girl.
Sally's been hiding.
Rebirth. This is the card of the day. It was coming out all over the place this morning. I just feel like today is a huge transformation, a huge shift for many of us. We're shifting into this new reality. We're really accepting it, embracing it, and because of that, it's flourishing. We like that.
I see separation in reverse, which is good. It means you've walked away from a lot of old stuff. You've made a lot of changes that you need to make, and the future is looking bright for you.
The timeline,
Yeah,
honestly, I don't think long, Sally. I mean, you can ask the coin, but I say like within a week.
Oh wait, what's the question we're asking specifically?
If he'll come back to Sally within a week.
I think so. I think he just got caught up in his feelings.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be long at all.
Yeah.
Kim, what reading do you need? Do you need a reading tonight? What would be helpful? General? No. Relationship? No. Personal jazz? Yes. Relationship jazz? Yes. Week ahead? No. The past lives? No. This Gypsy Witch is yes. The spiritual journey? No. The alignment reading? Yes. The chakra reading? No. The extended jazz? Yes. And the love boat? No. Love canoe? No. So, the strongest ones... Strongest one is a personal jazz. The... Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The alignment reading is also pretty strong. Those are the two strongest. Alignment, alright. Personal jazz. Ah! I just and it didn't say bad omen. Oh, babe, don't worry. Yeah, as Sandra was saying, it's all on YouTube now.
Yeah.
My YouTube link is in my bio, and I'll get it loaded up there for ya. It's like 27 minutes into the video, 25 probably minutes in, 20 minutes somewhere in there. Oh, good. Okay, Scorpio. The Scorpio need to hear rebirth. Oh my fucking god, I can't make this shit up.
No, you can't.
You're going through a big transformation. There's a big shift happening. Shit is popping off.
And I have fertility again.
Stop.
It's been all for fertility and separation tonight, pretty much.
Crazy.
Yep, fertility's just what it sounds like.
Priscilla, I've got karmic justice. I feel like what comes around goes round. I feel like you've suffered. You've put in your dues. You've like... Why is my throat so itchy tonight? Anyways, you've suffered and you've put in your dues. And I just feel like they're saying like what goes down must come up. And what goes up must come down. There's a balance here. And I feel like you've kind of put in your time one way. And now it's time to reap the rewards the other. Is what I'm hearing.
And I have constraint in reverse. So it's time to stop holding back. Like it's like whatever it is that you think that you might be... In a sense, like, if you think that something you might do could hold you back, it won't. That's kind of the way I'm trying to put it. So, like, whatever it is you're bouncing around because you're kind of scared to make this next move, don't be. Like, it's time to stop holding yourself so constrainedly.
It's your time to receive, babe. Kim, for the jazz. Are we doing the jazz? Is that what we're doing? Ow, I keep ripping my hair out. Fuck. I'm waiting because I'm scared. That is literally the energy of everybody right now. Fear is real. You got this, though. There's nothing to be scared of. Remember that, too. It's all superficial. It's in our heads.
You gotta throw a rocket thing.
You're welcome. Alright, Kim. For the personal jazzy poo. So, oh yeah, I forgot you're pulling a rune. Go ahead. You said you were pulling a rune?
Oh, I was gonna, but then I started doing Kim's.
Oh, okay. We'll do Kim's and then we'll pull the Okay. Sorry, I would try to do paid readings before
No, for sure. That's why I jumped into the Kim one right away, because I kind of picked up on what you were doing.
Okay, girlfriend. Center of your reading is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I just feel like you feel unable to live in your full truth. Like there's too many strings attached here. There's too many complications. And so like makes it complicated for you in your mind to like kind of sort this all out, justify everything. It's still such a crazy plan. Go Fran. Your past, I feel like there was a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, and it was kind of all about defending yourself, trying to like just survive, you know? And it was constantly like a battle because you weren't being supported or taken care of in the way that you were expecting to be kind of receiving. And you had to make a lot of sacrifices, and you had to let go of a lot of different things in your life in order to kind of achieve what you've achieved up to this point. And now a big challenge is knocking at your door, and you're willing, you're ready to embrace this change, this challenge. Your present timeline talks about clarity. You see things so clearly now, and you're so ready to persevere out of this difficulty. But the reality is, you are incredibly empathic and very compassionate, and even if they tried to kill you in your sleep, you would still try to figure out a way how to help them. And they're saying, I feel like this big truth is that as much as we are big healers, we want to save the world, it's not your job to save everyone. And it's not your job to save others ahead of yourself, at the cost of yourself. And they're saying they understand that this is painful, but this pain is temporary. This pain is short. And understand that. Understand that this will be very quick. As soon as you kind of commit down this path, it'll be like, oh, okay. You know, it's going to be very temporary. Your future, I feel like it's time to come out of the hermit shell. It's time to do something with something. It's time to follow your passions and your feelings and put yourself on the pedestal that you deserve to be on. I feel like it won't necessarily be a home run victory right out the gate, but it's not going to take long to get to that destination. I feel like you're standing in your power, and this is your time to thrive, to change everything. Confirmation. And they're saying to not overthink it, to not second guess it. Don't look, a gift horse in the mouth, blah, blah, blah. Your advice is you're incredibly wise, and they're saying just go with the flow. Whatever opportunities open up or present themselves, assess them and decide what you want to do and move forward. But I just feel like it's all going to kind of open up as you go. You take one step, the next two open up. You take one more, the next two open up. You know what I mean? You're going to see it very clearly as you continue to proceed forth. And it's funny because one of your advice cards, again, is learn the truth. Learn the truth that, like, you're really trying to save you. By all the people that you're trying to fix and help and heal, you're really trying to save yourself, and you're trying to do it through them. And they're saying you got to cut the middleman out. You got to just go straight to the source and save that ass. And as soon as you do that, I feel like straight up success. It's just going to come raining on in. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I kind of have a lot of the same. And it was funny because I got growth again, so I felt compelled to grab the book. And I did. It says, what is called for here is consider your issue with care and awareness. First disperse resistance, then accomplish the work. For this to happen, your will must be clear and controlled, your motives correct. Any dark corners should be cleansed. This must be carried out diligently and sometimes with expert help. And then after that, I have constraint. So I think kind of like what that's saying is it doesn't necessarily want you to operate outside of your means. It's kind of followed by flow in reverse, which is kind of the same thing. Like don't push into excess of your capabilities. So like don't spread yourself too thin. Whatever it is you're trying to do, don't spread yourself too thin. And I think that's when you'll kind of see the fertility that it does bring forth. I think once you kind of stop extending yourself so far outward and you kind of focus inward more, that's when you're going to know where to plant the seeds in that fertility. Like, well, that's where you're going to see the growth capabilities.
Have you been working a lot? Because the only time that the universe lets me get, like, banned on TikTok is when I'm over fucking doing it. And then they're like, sit down, Ashley. And I'm like, fuck, okay.
Cut it out.
I'm thinking again if I should get a regular job temporarily. Should she get a regular job? I don't think you should. Do you know how many times I've gotten banned from TikTok since I've made sure to, like, kind of balance my shit out? Like, none. I got temporarily kicked off for, like, 10 minutes because we were driving in the car once. And I didn't like that.
And I have no, yes. So, I mean, I think if you want to, you can.
But you don't have to.
But I don't think you need to.
Yeah, you don't have to. Because they're saying you're in this lack, but the truth is you're the one that's in control. You're so powerful. You need to see that. And it's kind of funny, like, I've definitely been in these struggles where I felt held back or hindered. But the reality was, at the end of the day, that nothing was holding me back except for me. My low energy, my lack of wanting to be there, looking at it more like I have to go do this rather than I want to go do this, you know. Maybe my like compass was a little off or something, and so like they would kind of shoo me away from it or hold me back, you know. No, just Monday through Friday at 10. Oh yeah, that doesn't seem like a heck of a lot. Well, this could be another warning to like put up protections. Like I always burn like a protection candle. I have sigils on my phone. I like sage sometimes when I feel compelled to. I feel like when you're a bright light like this, you affect certain people in not the bestest of ways. So like it's important to like kind of put your protections up. Kristen, got you for a general, babe. You pulling? Oh, I thought you were pulling for some reason. Kristen, are we just doing spirit guides? See what's going on with you, babe? Gotcha. Sure. All right, girl. What do we need to hear in and around Miss Kristen? What is going on in Miss Kristen's world? Lots of changes are happening, and it's kind of scary. Whoa. Okay. I see lots of swords, so we're probably thinking too much. Worrying about things we don't need to worry about, stuff like that. Your overall energy is a lot of changes are happening in your physical reality, and they're here to bring you into emotional balance with yourself, bring you into a more stable energy. Your goal is to free yourself. Stop like holding yourself back. Stop getting in your own way. I see you looking at yourself like I look at myself like, God, I just need to get over myself. You know, and sometimes we do. We just do. And that's fine. You know, we're humans with complicated feelings, and we're working on it. Our weakness is walking away from the things that don't serve us. Walking away from our vices is what I'm kind of hearing. I feel like there's something you need to walk away from, but you can't. Your heart breaks over it. You just can't quite fully walk away from it. I feel like you've invested too much energy in it, and it's just hard for you to cut it off fully. Your strength, though, is your mental stability. You're a very wise person, and they need you to trust yourself. Your guides want you to know that you are more in control of your feelings and emotions than you think you are. Your current timing, luck is really spinning in your favor, and you feel that. It feels good. Right now, we're not having any drama. We're letting go of all the bullshit. Your next step is the universe is really blessing you, giving you many different kinds of opportunities to like change your world in a positive way. Your overall approach, though, is you have a difficult decision to make, and as it looks right now, you haven't fully made it. And they're saying your end outcome is you're going to be conflicted and twisted up over these like blessings and these changes that are occurring in your world, and you're going to feel burdened and like overextended because you're still holding on to that one thing that's kind of holding you back. Does this make sense, Kristen? Do you know what you're supposed to let go of? Control? Is it control? Are you trying to control everything?
Out of fear.
That's me. People control out of fear, right?
That's fair.
I think so. We all try to control, because it's funny, because you have to walk away from being the emperor, and the emperor generally means like you're being a leader, you're taking charge, you're dominating things, you're building something, but maybe this is like walking away from that. Walking away from trying to force everything into the perfect little box that you want it to fit in, and allowing it to be more flow state. Allowing the changes to occur. I control everything. Okay, yeah, that's probably 100% it. Let's see what your advice is. You need to have more faith in yourself and your ability to deal with what's happening around you. You need to be honest with the people around you about how you're actually feeling. These things are going to help you be in a more calm state. These things are going to help you be more grounded.
So what I see here is breakthrough, constraint, and flow. So I think with the breakthrough, that always means that there's a big change coming. A lot of times it's like a 100-degree turn. Compare like a complete, like almost altering of like the way you think in general. And with that comes constraint. So I think with that is in that constraint is you're supposed to really examine your dark side, really examine in a sense your faults. Make sure you're attacking them, make sure you're overcoming as many of them as possible. And then after that, I have flow again. So I think kind of like Ashley was saying, is it's a really good time just to kind of try to go with the flow. You really got to just let the universe do what it's going to do because you can't make it.
Big chill.
Yeah, you can't make it do one thing or another.
The big old chill. Change is so scary, but it is needed. I know. Change is really fucking scary.
A lot of times it's not even your call. A lot of times you just kind of change.
That's really what's scary is when the universe forces change upon you. It's not so scary when you take it into your own hands and do what's up.
I was like this.
Teenagers, what are you going to do with them? I don't know.
You're grounded.
Okay.
Don't make them do the dishes. They will disappoint you.
Real. I just found a pot lid today that I had to rewash. And I was like, man, how long has that been in there?
Since the monkey days.
Nice.
The monkey days.
What do you need, kiddo?
She's
Oh,
bored.
just hanging out.
Harassing
I'm
us.
ready to get out of the bathroom.
Why is Harper in the bathroom?
Ooh, brat.
No lie, teenagers are terrible at dishes.
Kids are crazy. Kristen, do you have any questions? I'm so sorry for that interruption. Just wild child.
Oh, Bershes are cute.
She's wild. She's actually like pretty tame for a 16-year-old girl.
Yeah, she's pretty
I'll
chill.
take it. I'll fucking take it.
Oh, dropped it again.
What'd you drop?
A coin.
Oh
Like
no.
Always.
You should scoot your chair up here more.
Up there more?
Yeah.
Am I hiding too much?
I just want you closer to me.
Okay.
Come to me. I just got custody of my 13-year-old nephew. No, I don't think so. Oh, wow. Congratulations. That can be stressful, I can imagine.
That's a big change for sure.
But that'll be
Oh,
fun,
that
though.
actually explains quite a bit, though, too. Is that's why there's supposed to be a big change, and especially with a 13-year-old nephew. I mean, you have a teenager in the house. Like, if you don't go with the flow, you're gonna drive yourself nuts.
Yeah.
There are certain things, especially when it comes to teenagers, like you cannot control. Like you'll find forks in the cupboard, or you'll find
In
just
their
terrible
bed.
things in terrible places that you don't understand why it's there. And what is that smell? There's always going to be a smell. You ready for that? You can't
There's
control
always
that.
going to be a smell. I don't
You're just
understand.
going to randomly, throughout the day, be like, what is that smell?
I was not this gross when I was a teenager, I'm just saying. For sure, I skipped this step. I'm a Virgo.
I really did, too.
Pretty sure I skipped this step. Our kid did not, though.
Haha, smells, yes.
I understand the dishes. It's very new. Smells, yes.
The smells are real.
Every day is a new smell. Oh my god. When they all left, we came home from our journey. Oh, she's right here. We came home from our journey. And, the hell, we couldn't even place what the smell was. It was like, what is that? What is that smell? Like, I thought maybe there was something in the sink, or the cat or the dog got it. So I don't know. I was really confused. But then he's searching around the house with the smell, and it was emanating from the monster's room. Some weird new smell. The smell is why I don't want kids. Sally said.
You smelled weird when you were a teenager too.
No, me and your dad were just talking. We were actually kind of anomalies in that department. We were the clean one, and all of our siblings are gross. But the smell is why I don't want kids. I get it. I also have been shit on by almost every single one of my kids. So I get it.
Lyric threw up right down my shirt once when she was riding on my shoulders. Straight down the
Your
back.
stomach just growled out of trauma.
It was wild,
It was
yeah. It was terrible. I didn't know what to do.
New attitude.
Because it went down the shirt and then it made it down from the small of my back into my pants. It's terrible. I still owe her for that one.
Oh my god. Sandra, let's get you a card, girl.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, we're just going on about teenagers' smells. Oh my god.
Wow.
I can't function
Trashing the
at
whole
night.
joint.
At night, I am very klutzy. Oh my god, there's a disorder. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it after. Sandra, I've got blessed days. I feel honestly, a lot of positivity is coming into your life. I also feel you're very protected, so don't underestimate how protected you are right now. And they're also saying it's a good time to take. I can't stop getting messages. It's a good time to take risks right now. Take a risk. And I'm sitting here praying. I'm about to have one. LOL. Oh shit.
And then Sandra, I have the self, but it's in reverse. So I think right now, like it's just saying, like you got to reconnect with like yourself, your frame of thought. I think you might be operating outside of your typical way, and I think it wants you to really center back in on like you doing you.
Make your day fun.
Yeah.
Brighten that bitch up.
Start a fire.
Took me a week to find the smell. We cleaned the house. See, I can clean like in 5 seconds. So we cleaned up the house, and then Shiloh found it. He was like, "Oh, I figured it out. I figured her out."
Baloney. It wasn't baloney. Baloney needs a room and a card.
What do I? Destiny. This is meant for you. This moment in time was always mapped out. Did you get the Destiny one too?
I have the Odin Stone.
Which is pretty much the same thing, right?
More or less.
Destiny.
The universe is doing its job with or without you.
I feel like when you made your plans long ago, no matter what choices you made, there's a pivotal moment that's coming for you. This was going to come no matter what. No matter what. Now, the gravity of how much you can, like, utilize or benefit off this situation would have varied based on what stage you're at, which I do feel like you're at, like, a higher stage. But remember to keep your energy up, because the higher the vibration, the more of this destiny moment that you're going to be able to enjoy. So, like, it'll either be a minor success or a huge success. You know what I mean? Depending on how tuned and tapped to FN you are. Trying because it hadn't seemed to work before me, but thank you. You're welcome.
Oh.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah, what I said.
Never thought to look in the toy kitchen fridge. Ew, what was in it?
Yeah, no, I learned that lesson too. I forgot what Monkey left in there. I think it was a piece of pizza.
Oh my god.
And that was an interesting smell.
Lily, when she was little, decided to unload the entire refrigerator into her bed in the middle of the night when she was like 5 or 6. The entire fridge. Like eggs, condiments. I mean, like all of it. And we're like, why did you do that? And she was like, I was just going to make something to eat. The whole fridge? What in the hell? Apple corn juice box? Oh, you're so welcome, Tony Baloney.
Glad I could help, Sandra.
Woo. Did you get Tony a rune? Oh, yeah, we got the same thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I got the Odin Stone for Tony. It means that the universe is going to spin without you.
The kitchen sink. Spin for ya. Or without ya. It's spinning them.
No matter what.
Of course, Jess.
Well, let's throw a rocket, Jess.
Yeah, Garcia. I don't know how to say that. How you say that? Jess, we got Finding Love. Jerica, yes. Jerica, yes. Finding Love, Jess. I feel like right now they're saying there's this energy around you where, like, you're really primed and ready to, like, be this more loving, embracing energy and to, like, build relationships around you. And they're saying just, like, that should be at the focus or the forefront of your mind right now. I feel like your relationship energy, this doesn't mean romantic necessarily, just in general. I feel like it's sort of about connection right now. It's like a huge emphasis on that.
Yeah, I see movement. Stop sitting around alone. Movement, like, so I think maybe there's someone, friend, boss, some type of interaction you're kind of avoiding or you're kind of worried about having, and that's saying don't be. I don't want to say if it's a partner or a boss or anything. I can just kind of feel like an apprehension to an interaction, and I feel like it's time to stop worrying about it and just do it.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I bet the McDonald's burger was still good, though. Those things never go bad.
Are you and Duncan still talking, Jess?
What in the earth? Those are the cutest little stars.
Those are some of my, if you're like a subscriber, those are some special stickers.
Monkey said I look pretty. Now she's on the live. Harassing
us. That person, Jerica, messaged me, will you start the live broadcast today? ? That's the question the statement they think would really help me. Fascinating.
But they said read it after the...
Huh?
said read it after. Monkey, I got the growth stone for you. Time to grow up. Stop picking on your dad so much.
Shit.
Or you're gonna be grounded.
Lyric, what do you need to hear? Defenses. Because we're picking on you. I love you. I'm sorry. All teenagers smell. It's okay. And you don't anymore. Only your dirty laundry that you leave forever. And I don't know why that is, but we're going to get past it. We're going to get past it. No, we're not. He wasted a year, but weirdly I texted him 10 minutes ago and kind of regretted it. Oh,
Right
shit.
as you pulled my card, the live stopped. What did you say?
Oh my god, that's so crazy. I said defenses. And then I said, are we picking on you too much? And I said, oh, sorry. It's okay. All teenagers smell sometimes. I was like, and you're not that bad anymore. It's just your dirty laundry. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I did have a curdled Quick Trip coffee that was open.
That's
Oh
what
my
I'm talking about.
God.
That type of stuff.
It was a
That
curdled
type of
quick
stuff.
trip coffee. That's what was.
That's what I mean by
haunting
what
our
is
dreams
that
when we got
smell.
home.
It's not just them as
I picked it
people.
up and
Like,
it was
Yeah.
yes, their bodies stink too, pretty often. But
I'm chilling. right
Darcy
now.
goes,
It's-
I don't think you smell.
random
Thanks,
food
Darcy.
You
stuff.
caught her on a good day, okay?
No,
I'm
for
just
real.
kidding.
Yeah, Darcy, she was showing off because you guys were new. and she
Yeah,
just
just
met
like,
you.
shit, I better put some deodorant.
Yeah.
No, she's not stinky like that. She's just gross stinky, like leaving dirty laundry for days on end, or a half milky drink in her bedroom.
I picked it up and it went. Plop. It
Ew.
was funny.
Oh my god.
She made coffee cottage cheese, guys.
Teenagers are wild, you guys.
Could you imagine French vanilla cottage cheese?
What'd you say?
She made
Oh,
cottage cheese. That's what she did with a quick trip coffee. But it's coffee.
Dude, McDonald's never dies.
I know, it doesn't rot.
Ugh.
Well, the stuff now does because they were forced to take all of the illegal preservatives out of them. But we already ate them, so it doesn't matter.
Jaina, I gotta learn the truth. There's something coming out for you about. It's sort of like learn your truth. I feel like there's something you need to say to the people around you, or you need to be more real in certain ways, but you're like, no, I'm fine. And that's the truth you tell yourself. I'm fine. Totally fine. Saying, no, you're not. You need to be a little more real about what's going on with you.
I feel like that's your breakthrough. That's gonna be what like pushes you through that glass ceiling. Is like once you kind of stop trying to convince yourself that everything's all right, you'll finally realize like where you need to start working.
Yeah. I feel like you're well on the way, though. You're going to have some revelations that are going to help you get out of that energy.
We gotta throw a rocket Daniel.
Daniel. I've got... Our dog is very vocal right now. I got leadership. They want you to take the charge. You got some ideas. You got some inspiration. They want you to do something with it. They want you to do something about it. It's time for action, movement. Time to get going.
And I have the movement stone.
Oh, shit, I did. Look
So
at
that's
that.
just confirmation, I think, more than anything. I can't really explain much more than that. Now we gotta throw rocks at Darcy?
Darcy.
There you
What
go,
does that
Jess.
say?
That's acceptance. You just gotta let it go.
Lives in fear. It never ends. Oh, wow. I'm at peace. I get you. You can't wait on people forever. No matter how strong the connection is, and then maybe even if the opportunity comes in 5 years, like, sometimes that's just not enough. Love sometimes, unfortunately, is not enough. Sometimes. It just isn't. It's sad, but it's true.
What's love got to do with
Everything. Darcy, I've got Luna and grounding, and to me this is just saying that, like, you're feeling a little emotionally overwhelmed. A lot of things are happening right now, and you're not exactly sure of the 100%, like, this is what's going on, and this is how it's going to end, and, you know, here's your results. So it's a little overwhelming, but they're saying ground your energy. Like, try to balance your shit out right now, because everything's fine. Our anxiety and our worry are just, like, they're ripping away at all of us right now. They're really, like, gnawing at the back of our heads. Is this just a test to see if I push through and not be bothered? Yeah, this is a test for sure for you, Kim, to see if you'll choose you. Because you always choose everyone else. And right now, this is choosing you. And I know you think you're waiting till you're comfortable and that's choosing you, but it's not really. You're still, like, accommodating him. If you were like, we're not together, but I'm staying here until I'm comfortable, that would be choosing you. You know? But, like, just playing the part isn't necessarily, like... I feel like it's a test to see if he'll choose you, ultimately, at the end of the day.
You threw one for Darcy.
You're welcome,
right?
Danielle. I did.
Okay.
Did you throw one for Darce?
I do have one for Darce. It's the journey rune. So, that means you're on your ride. As bumpy or as smooth as it may be, this is your ride. Have fun as much as you can. Enjoy the sunsets. For some reason, I always notice sunsets look different from a car. I don't know what it is. Something about it. Maybe because you're moving.
The collective is really good. It felt really good for most people. There's still some insecurities and some worries lingering around, but for the most part, people are making huge shifts, pivots in their life for the better. Felt very good. Tanera.
Tannerite?
What?
I don't know. It's a nickname. I just
Okay,
did it.
I was like, what? I was like, I read that so wrong. Defenses. I feel like we got our walls up because we're scared. It's all very scary right now, and the fear is real. And they're saying, I just feel like you got one main message, which is like, are you dealing with life out of fear or are you dealing with it out of love? If you make choices out of fear, you are going to invite more fear and shittiness into your life. So really prioritize it and choose carefully how you're directing your response meter, whether it's fear or love. Yeah. Gee.
And I have the partnership rune, so I think something is headed your way. There's something going to be coming into alignment sooner than later. And it's a good time to prepare for it. I don't know what, though.
Where are you moving? Where are you moving, Darcy? Winona? Scam! Banish a curse. And it's the fear that you can't do this. Banish it! Into yonder. Say, get out of here! Get! You do the thing. Scat!
Go on, get!
Go! Do that again. Go on, get!
Go on, get!
I can't even. He kills me when he does
You have
it.
to picture somebody with, like, a straw broom.
Yeah, you do. That's exactly what I picture every time you make that noise. Go on, get! I'm like, what?
Like you're chasing a coon off the porch.
Mom, it's Lily. Lily!
So-
What are you doing up this late?
I have initiation for Kim. It says, on the side of earthly or mundane, there may well be surprises, gains, or rewards that you did not anticipate. On the side of human nature, this rune is symbolized by the flight of the eagle. Soaring flight, free from entanglement, lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of ordinary life to acquire broader vision. All this is indicated here. I'd give you my spin on it, but that's it. I agree with the book.
I feel you, Kim.
Fly.
You don't have school yet? I know. You guys are all going to have quite the reality wake-up call when school starts. And you guys all got to get up early again. You guys are crazy. Did Whitney clear out all the energy she needed to?
Lily and Lyric are here. Oh,
Oh,
geez.
I don't think Lyric's in here anymore, but Lily's
Oh, good.
here.
Only one at a time is fine.
Only
Hi,
one at a
Lily.
time.
Good to see you. When are you coming over?
Friday.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. You asked coin.
What are we doing?
Whitney.
I got distracted by Lily.
Whitney. She said, yep. Hi, Shiloh.
What's the question from Whitney?
My kids are going to have the same problem. I know. They're going to have a wild reality call. And when I hear, I'm not feeling well, I'm going to be like, go to school. I've waited all summer for you guys to go back to school. So, go to school.
Ah, there it is. I think so, Whitney. Yeah. I think there might be some lingering effects of it, but overall, I think it's gone.
Did you see what Darcy just wrote?
Yeah.
I love how psychic I am. I just know it. I just know it. Am I protected currently for Sally?
I'm pretty sure you keep yourself pretty heavily protected in general. It says yes, no, no, though. So maybe there's something that you're not paying the right amount of attention to, or any at all.
I feel
It's ninjas.
I feel like it's the surface protection. So like maybe you're protected like from any instant attacks around you right now. However, I feel like you might be exposed in other ways. Eek. Can you see if I'm gonna have a good year? Yeah, is Lily gonna have a good year at school?
It says no, yes, yes. So don't slack off.
You're probably not gonna like it at first because there's gonna be some dumb,
You're gonna be up all
stupid
night
kid, and you're gonna be tired,
because you're always up all night.
but then you're gonna like it. Lily, I got a blessed day. I think you're gonna like it. I think this is gonna be a great year for you, babe. You're gonna have a good time. Makes sense.
I mean, I'll flip the coin for you, Baloney, but I mean,
She come out from under the chair.
she's not gonna stay there forever. I mean, she has to poop eventually.
She's gonna.
They don't poop where they hang out. So
Well,
I mean,
is she gonna like hang out in more places than under the chair?
Yeah, she'll come out.
Eventually, yeah.
It's gonna take some time, but I mean, cats always take a long time to adjust. Like
Yeah.
some of them, like Dink. I mean, how long did it take for him to come out?
He's an acclimator, yeah. He took a couple weeks, I think, for him
Yeah,
to
it
feel
took-
real good here.
Like till we really like saw him on the regular, like out and about in comfort. It took about 6 weeks
And
for Dink for Stink. That's his real name, the big fat gray one, to like act normal again.
And he's still the one that disappears. Like, if it's too much, he'll, like, run away. Let her run away.
That's just he gets it. You've never moved a car before? Or you just turn it on
I was like, what does that
and you
mean?
push the pedals.
Moved a cat. She means
I know,
cat.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just busting
Whitney!
chops.
I got divine guidance. You're very led right now. Very tapped in, tuned in. I mean, no surprise. There's been massive upgrades across the board for the collective. But I feel like you especially are paying attention right now. And they're saying, keep doing that. Because I feel like this is leading you to your success. To your success. To your win. Shit. Fuck Mercury retrograde. Okay, but anyways. Hey, Iris. Do I need to say no contact with the agent until he reaches out?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
And then I have
Carried away.
flow. So yeah, I mean, you are going with the flow. You're trusting the universe, and you're doing your thing the way you need to be doing it, and everything just seems like it's falling in place where it should be. So keep doing it. Oh wait, does she need to stay in no contact with H?
Maybe.
I think this is gonna be another one of those things where it's like, don't take this wrong either, Sally, but don't bother him.
Yeah.
Let him know you're
So-
thinking about him, but don't bug the guy. Like, I'm not trying to sound too cold or anything, but if he's
No, he's right.
sensitive right now,
Yeah.
he's going to feel bothered. He's not going to feel like you care. But if you just say, have a good night, I was thinking about you, or something along those lines,
I miss you or whatever.
right. Let him know you're thinking about him, but I wouldn't hammer the send button.
Just one small, very blurb, and then, like, let it go. Yeah, I agree. You're welcome, Whitney. No,
And
you're
for
so right.
Kim,
It's the season on leaving people in the fuck alone. Facts. I'm trying to really behave in this retrograde. Dude!
well, I think a lot
Seriously.
about it. I think a lot of the reason why that's coming up for a lot of people is everybody's worried about everybody else right now, and they're not paying attention to themselves in some aspect or another.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're not paying attention to their actions, and they're not paying attention to their self-care, they're not paying attention to their connection with themselves or their alignment to their true callings. A lot of people, the reason why the universe tends to push you away from paying attention to everybody else is because you need to pay attention to yourself,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
And then for Kim, when she asked about her stability protected, I think it is, but I think it might not feel like it because I got a no, yes. So I think I think it is protected, but to you, it's not gonna seem like it. Like you are not going to feel like everything's okay, even though it is. Like the boat's rocking, but it's not sinking.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I feel like your stability is way safer than you think it is.
I don't know. Retrograde still has nothing to do with me, does it?
Yes, it does.
I'm fine.
No, you're a Cancer. So, Shiloh always does the I'm fine thing, but
It always takes me a minute.
he
to
could
figure
be
out what's wrong.
secretly suffering in the background. He's like, no, that's great. I had the best day ever. It was super fun, and the kids are great, and like okay. And then later he'll be like, I'm gonna play some games, And I'm like, what's going on with you? And he's like, I'm fine. And 2 days later he'll be like, well, I guess I was a little stressed out about whatever. Because Cancers are all about they don't have feelings. They just want to pretend like they don't have feelings. But you guys have so many feelings.
But we're figuring it out inside the hard shell.
Shiloh, you and me both have Cancer and Leo. Ooh, it's a powerful combo.
Yeah.
Also makes for a rip-roaring person who can get a little cry when they're feeling the feels and they're not addressing them.
It's good in the business sense, though.
His problem, which you can probably relate to, Sally, is like avoiding those feelings until all of a sudden he's very upset and he doesn't really realize why, because he's like pushed off these minor inconveniences till they have mounted into something much more significant.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a very classic like Cancer trait to like, I mean, a lot of people do it, but I feel like with Cancer, they just like hold on to it and hold on to it, and then they're just like, you know? And so like, I feel like it's probably something similar for you. There were some minor inconveniences, some minor annoyances, and then it blew up into your head and turned into this whole other situation.
Well, it's
You
kind
have
of
the
like
most feelings. You do.
Well, it's like the straw that breaks camel's back, etc. Like, it's kind of like a grain of sand, really. Though that's the thing. Like, I feel like, especially for me, like one little thing will bother me, and it's nothing. I can handle I can handle a lot. And then all of a sudden, like the next thing you know, you got 3 pounds of sand on you, though. Like, it's not just 1 grain of sand anymore. And then all of a sudden, you're like, "Fuck, this is heavy," and now I'm mad at everybody.
Yeah, we can do that,
weird.
Christy. Yeah, it's more of like and with Leo, your job is to make sure everybody's happy. Like that's
Yeah,
your
so
job
that's
as a
why we
Leo.
do it,
Like you
too.
just feel like that, and so like this is why you eat it. It's because your job is to make them happy, and if you like tell them something's wrong, they're not gonna be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you just like double down.
Well, and then worse, you feel bad for me. That's even worse. Like,
I don't feel bad.
no,
for
but
you.
I'm just saying. But that's why, though, is it's like not only am I like being the downer.
Yeah.
It's like now
I'm the
people,
problem.
people have pity for me, and
Yeah.
that's gross.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I hate pity.
I don't like pity. So
Yeah.
it's weird.
But anyways, it's about breaking through.
I had a big way of learning my way past that when my dad went missing. Because like so many people knew about it so quickly
Yeah.
that when I went to like work, I worked at a big factory with like hundreds of people, and I'm Shiloh, so everybody knows me.
Yeah.
So as soon as my dad went missing, like for that whole week and a half, that's like all we talked about. And I wasn't the one bringing it up, but it was just, and it was
Everyone
weird, like,
else.
oopsies. I did it again, now it's going to be adults only.
Oh, thank you so much, Kim.
But yeah, I really had to push through, like, being able to, like, open up and talk about shit that's bothering me, because, like, at times, like, people are going to ask because they give a shit.
What? My computer is running so slow right now.
It'd be interesting. I bet
Kristen, for the subscribe. What's interesting?
if me and Sally hung out, it would be, like, loud.
Probably somewhat aggressive.
Not like a... yeah, I don't know. Might get a little interesting.
Oh my god, Shiloh's super loud. Ha 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 ha. She says it's funny because you're not loud. You're like the quietest person in the world. Is that why it's funny? That's why it's funny to me. Sounded dirty. It wasn't supposed to be. LOL. Oh my god, Shiloh's so loud. Oh, and then you moaned weirdly, right?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh my
but-
god, that's so funny. I was like, wait a minute. My brain just like calculated it all. Oh, that was funny. Okay, anywho.
You gotta see me when I'm wound up.
Yeah, when he's wound up and he's around people, you know that he's...
There's like certain people that bring it out of me to the next level. Like Lily, she's always in here. Lily turns me back into a damn kid. Every time.
Every time. Kristen for the mini. Excuse me. I'm not even really that tired. You guys actually have had like no caffeine today, pretty much. No coffee or energy drinks.
Well, I got you espresso now, so.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying like, I did it like all day, and I didn't take a nap.
What?
It's crazy.
And
Times
you're
are changing.
still running and gunning right now.
I know. That's what I'm
Where did
saying.
you
It's
go?
wild. Okay, Kristen. In the short term, I feel like you've been putting in a shit ton of hard work, effort into a lot of different things in your life. Honestly, probably one main thing, but in a lot of ways, you've been working hard. I feel like you're letting go of a lot of the internal conflict, but it's still there. That anxiety, that worry, the stress, of like, oh my God. But they're saying you are much stronger than you give yourself credit for. You're going to feel more comfortable in the way of like luxury is what I'm hearing. Like some kind of comforts are coming into your life. And it's going to make you feel more, as my ear rings, it's going to make you feel more abundant, worthy, successful. I feel like you've planted seeds long ago, and now you can finally, like, get the harvest. I feel like this is definitely, like, a completion, like some kind of chapter wrapping up. All right, club, next.
Well, then what I have is I see movement, journey in reverse, self, and then wholeness. So I think kind of what that's saying is like you've been moving, you've done kind of like she's saying, like you planted the seeds, you did the work, and now like it's time for you to like take that rest, like really get in touch with yourself, in line with yourself. Everything else on the outside is working fine. Now it's time to like kind of focus in on you and make sure like you're good, and I'm sure you are, but it's just enjoy that though. Enjoy being good. Enjoy that happiness and that comfort.
Yep. 100%.
I'm gonna throw a rock at Caleb.
No. Caleb, get out of here. Get
Clip.
out of here.
Clip, go and get. Oh shit! I have the
Go
Odin
and
stone,
get.
so that means make sure you mind the way that you hang out with my daughter, or else nobody knows what could happen
Oh, shit.
or where you'll wind up. Just kidding. That means you're doing really good, bud. Let the universe do its thing.
I have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like some kind of abundant opportunities coming into your life. You could already feel like this. Like a lot of good things are coming together. It's all starting to work out. And with that Odin stone, it's like mysteries, but like in a positive way. Like you said, it's working out. And so like I feel like blessings, bruh. Life's kind of coming into alignment for you.
Yep. Odin stone
Christy
usually kind of
Champagne.
means there's really no intervention needed. It means that there's really nothing you, in a sense, need to know because you're doing it. For now.
Look at you go, bro.
For now, bro. We're watching you.
And we're doing the love boat, right, Christy? What's their name, babe?
Christy, yes. And I think it was Love Boat.
What? Well, I know her name's Christy, but what's his name? Or their name. I don't mean to assume. I'm his blessing. Oh, Jeebus. Why is the
getting
fifth
distracted.
reference to go? It's the fifth reference to go on, get. I've heard in the last few days. Huh.
Because it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
It's every chance I have, I
Marshall.
say it.
Go on, get. Gar. I always say
Oh,
that
scat.
for
Oh,
my...
scat, that's the one.
Scat. I always, say, get out of here, for like the intrusive thoughts, like thinking shit, get out of here. Nobody wants any of that.
It's Marshall.
And then he starts saying, scat, get out of here, and it just makes me laugh. And sometimes we say it at the kids because it's funny.
Oh, scat.
Come on, scat. We're in paid readings right now, Persephone. I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Marshall is his name.
Christy and Marshall for the love boat. For the love boat. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. This reading, Sally, is one of my... It's like... It's probably the fan favorite right now. Everybody keeps getting this one. But it's great reading. It talks about how you feel about the relationship. How they feel about it right now. And then your intentions for the overall relationship and their intentions for the overall relationship. And then short-term outcome, long-term outcome, and advice that kind of goes in every category. That should be dope.
Ooh,
Ooh, what?
I got 5 of them.
Ooh. I love the name Love Boat. Baby Love Boat. These kids on TikTok here, these kids, they're not really kids, but these peeps and Shiloh keep coming up with all these cool names for the reads. I am not that creative person. Although the candle that I was doing for everybody to help them get over their anxieties and worries and fears that have really been coming down was the Fearless Glow candle. And I thought that was kind of cool. Fearless Glow.
I do like those.
The Fearless Glow. Okay, but anyways. Love boat for Christy and Marshall. So your intentions are to like enjoy this beautiful relationship, to have this beautiful connection, to have your cup flow over, and you feel like that's all happening. You're trusting your intuition, you've healed, you've created this beautiful opportunity, and you're just leaning into it. Your advice is, this is a rebirth. Like, you asked for this opportunity, it's here. And I mean, there really is no advice. Enjoy it, but you're already enjoying it, so good. His energy is a little interesting. I feel like he's a little confused. He doesn't feel very worthy. As my throat chakra cracks, like he can't say or be what he truly needs to be or wants to be. And it's because of his past. He's been through a lot of bullshit. I feel like he's learned a lot of imperative lessons, though, in his past. And so this might make him seem a little cautious or held back or reserved, if that makes sense. His advice is he needs to pick up the energy, man. I know it's scary, but he needs to be more real about what's happening and how he's feeling. Your long-term plans here it's kind of interesting. Your long-term intentions. I've got the Empress in reverse. So, like, deep down somewhere, way deep down inside of you, you have an intention of wanting him in your life because you think he will fix you, or you think he brings some kind of special quality that without him you wouldn't have. And this, at the end of the day, is kind of tearing you apart as a human because you're not whole without him. And that is something that will put you in an energy where you don't feel quite good enough because, you know, you aren't on your own. You need somebody else to be good enough, right? And so, like, this is kind of keeping us imbalanced. And I feel like the quicker you learn this lesson, the better for your relationship. I feel like sacrifices need to be made in this regard in order to have a more... what's the word I'm looking for? A more... like a relationship with more integrity, you know? Wanting to unconditionally love him for no other reason than you love him, not because you want him to fix you. And I'm not saying that's what you're going out there doing, right, but I'm saying deep down there's something in you kind of pulling in that energy. Your advice is you will meet challenges if this is the way you continue to look at it. His intentions. His intentions is to find his other half. And he does feel like that's you, but he feels a little out of balance. And this is also why he's probably feeling insecure and all these other things, right? But ultimately, when it comes to you, he feels like his ships have come in. This is everything he's ever wanted. And it's very, like, overall, like, freeing energy when he thinks about you guys living your life off into the distance. His advice is he needs to bring consideration to the things that are bothering him, because I feel like communication and working through this would resolve this very quickly. Your short-term energy is the sun in reverse, so there's definitely some unhappiness happening in here, and it's because we're hiding. Again, same advice. We just need to say what's really going on, how we're really feeling, all that good shit. And I don't feel like you're, like, lying to each other. I just feel like, sort of like we were reading before, you know, if it's, like, uncomfortable or we're worried we're going to hurt their feelings, we'll just keep it to ourselves. And they're saying we can't do that. Your long-term outcome is good, marriage. This is like a marriage card, the Hierophant, you know. It's all about connection, contracts, having faith in your situation. And your advice card is protection, just knowing that you are really protected in this relationship. I'm seeing a lot of the good cards that I want to see for a good, solid connection. I just feel like there's some insecurity on both parts. You know, it's hard for you to love yourself because of your past, which creates some insecurity, and the more he loves you, the more you feel like that might fix. But the reality is, the only thing that will ever fix that is by you processing and going through it. We're slowly moving forward. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. It's going to be really good. And he's all in, and for all the right reasons. I feel like it's just like he's got some minor insecurities because of his past, but I feel like he's going to overcome that. And I feel like the biggest thing they're saying, though, is that the challenge of, like, making sure that you're not making him fix you. Because when you live your life for somebody else and they're your full goal, for them to have to return that to you is almost an impossible ask. Because for somebody who's healthy and in their healing energy, they're going to have an individual path and then a path with their partnership, right? But they're two separate paths. And, you know, just because they're in a partnership doesn't mean they lose who they are. And I feel like when you ask somebody to take care of you in that way, they essentially lose who they are. And so, like, it's about you finding who you are so you can have your individuality and enjoy your partnership on a much more deeper, more secure level. We both have very bad past. Yeah, I feel that, girlfriend. But you guys match energy. Your fucked up matches his fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the best way to go. You
Well,
fix yourself. Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of joy here, which is good.
Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Then there's harvest, growth, openness and breakthrough. So I think kind of what that's saying is like allow yourself to be happy, but like also like give things time. Like things are gonna take a bit of time. Like you can't really force a lot of things, and like in this time, it's like really good to like make sure like you are doing the work that you need to do with yourself as well. Like instead of like make sure you're not just expecting it, and also vice versa. Make sure you're not the only one putting in the work. And then after that, I see the opening. So like I think you guys are gonna really need to like, or you will, either you will need to or you will, really find a way to like open up to each other. Like you're gonna find open communication. You're gonna find in a sense like an open. I don't want to canvas, like kind of like a blank canvas.
Why is that restrict? It was like a fresh start.
So, sort of, yeah.
Blank
Like,
slate.
yeah, like open to the possibilities. There we go. That's kind of what I was trying to say. And then after that is the breakthrough. So like once you kind of open yourself up to all the new possibilities is when you are really gonna like I think find your new niche. I think yeah, especially for the two of you, I kind of do see like it's gonna be wavy. I wouldn't even really say it looks like it's gonna be rough. I'd say it'd be wavy at best, and it's more on a personal level for each of you individually than it is
for your
like
together
in the relationship.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's kind of what I feel like. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think it's like I don't think you guys are gonna feel much turbulence at all, as long as like neither of you creates it.
I feel like you're very adaptable. Like in the sense, Christy, that like you hear this advice and you're gonna take it. You know what I mean? Like, or like you see something's wrong and you're gonna adjust around it. You're very adaptable, and this is gonna prove to be like your point of success in your relationship. Very understanding and very adaptable. Will Jay ever open and communicate with me, Kristen?
Well, I got no yes. So I mean, like not everything, but yeah, like he'll open up.
What was the other one? And does he want an actual relationship? I am. I know you are. I can tell. I can tell.
I think
and
he
that's why
does,
it won't
but
be
he's
so difficult.
mildly reluctant. I'm not sure why though.
Gemini, you gotta be careful though. I'm gonna tell you this only because I just know a lot about Gemini. Geminis have a tendency to be hot, like all about it, and then cold. Over relatively, at least to the non-trained eye, it would look like for no reason at all.
Right.
There's a reason.
My goodness.
But it feels like there's no
That is
reason
so
to the other
valid.
person. Our oldest daughter's a Gemini. But also, I thought I was a Gemini rising, so I actually know a lot about Gemini. But anyways, my point is be careful of that. And it's not intentional. Honestly, you don't even notice you're doing it 99.9% of the time. Like when you pull away, you don't even realize. But something to be aware of within yourself. I've been hot about it for 6 years. No, I don't mean like in your relationship. I mean like in life. Like, so for example, like, you know, you might be like all good in the hood, and then like something happens in your personal life. Like he was saying, it's more like personal endeavors rather than partnership issues. So like, let's say something happens in your personal life, then you might become a little distant. Not that there's actually really any problems or that even says anything about it, but you might get a little unintentionally distant for a bit, and then you'll come back to it. And so like for the partner, for the other side, it can come off sometimes. It's kind of like hot and cold. Like, are they interested? They are, though. And obviously, if you've been together 6 years, if you do that, I know what you mean. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, I think it's gonna be more like small little hurdles. Like it's gonna be like little things to overcome, but it's gonna be like something that's each of you needs to work on individually. It's not like gonna cause issues in the relationship. It's just like gonna be like you find out the guy picks his nose, so you have to overcome something in order to, you know, see past that, because everything else he does makes it worth it. But he picks his nose right in front of you and he doesn't care. You know,
It's a rough one.
It is, but I'm just saying it's stuff like that where like it's personal stuff where he should probably like learn. He could at least try to hide it or be modest about it, or you could learn to accept it, depending on where he flicks the boogers.
Everywhere.
That's important.
Everywhere. I'm just kidding. Do you have any questions for us, babe? I feel like you're good though. I feel like you're good.
That's what I mean by like wavy though. Like it's not gonna be rough. It's not gonna be like.
And he really loves you.
Yeah.
This confidence. I wish I could like wave a magic wand and make everybody in the world confident. Not cocky.
Oh my goodness, though.
Not cocky.
I know, but then
just
much
confident.
would get done. Too much would get done.
That's good. It should be done. Do you know tonight is Hecate's night?
What does that mean?
No, what the fuck does that mean? And why is tonight that night?
You're making stuff up.
You are totally making stuff up. Brooklyn? What are you doing? Hecate's night. Interesting. No, I did
Who's
not.
gonna know that? Hecate's. Why do I feel like I know that word?
Because she's a goddess.
Oh, probably.
She's like a dark goddess.
Ooh, yeah.
Like a dark feminine energy. Good. Go read. Thank you very much for to both. Good read. Thank you very much to both. Of course. Thank you, babe. I'm not. I swear to God.
Well, then you have to explain.
Yeah, okay. We can do a card pull. Yeah, explain. Now I'm gonna have to do some Google shit.
Yeah, tell us your secrets.
Okay, I've got Luna. You may be feeling a little overwhelmed and confused right now. They're trying to say calm your mind as much as possible. This time in your life is supposed to be a little mysterious. I feel like it's because, like, it's almost... it's sort of like if you knew all the answers, it wouldn't be as much fun. They're just simply saying that, like, it's sometimes fun to be surprised. And so there's something about, like, allowing the surprise in, allowing the fun in.
Yep. And I have constraint, so it's kind of like...
Patience.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't really know what else to say with that. Other than that. Like, you have to show constraint right now. Like, just kind of let everything happen, because it will. Oh, boy.
We're having a little Hecate night debate here. November 16th. Yeah, I'm getting the November 16th. Hecate. She also honored on the 30th of every single month.
I think they definitely will.
What?
It was very sorry, that was a yes and no for Kristen. She asked about the Hartford School District supporting Onyx continuing at Lifescape so they can move. I think definitely. I think most schools do have the kids' best intentions in mind. Like they have no reason to hold him back from living a life outside of that district. And I think that they have every intention that he succeeds. So, or sorry, they, I don't know. But, yeah, I think they have their best intentions in mind.
I'm seeing a lot about today's significance, meaning interconnectedness, inner peace. Yeah. To be present and mindful and aware of the opportunities that surround us. It's also a day of personal growth and reflection. I think you have to look up either today's date or tomorrow's date. I did Google it.
No, she put that up before.
Oh, okay. I was like, I did Google it. I Googled it. I Googled it. Jujuled it.
Okay.
Jujuled it.
Yeah, I think they definitely just want what's best for her. And I think they'll support whatever you guys are doing, and I don't think they're going to stop you guys from moving anywhere because of it.
Clausen? That is a really neat name.
Clausen? Who is Clausen?
Clausen.
So knowing yes, maybe you're a little hyper at times. I don't know.
I'll take it, Brooke. Let's see. Does Clausen enjoy talking to Iris? Yeah, but for sure, it's funny that you say hyper
That's
or
why,
something.
yeah, I got no
I-
one yes. So.
I feel like he does, but not for extended amounts for some reason. And it's funny that he said hyper because I think something like that. But I think it's more than just you. I think this is kind of people in general. Had a very good day today, all of us. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
maybe
we did.
that's it. Maybe he just feels like overall interaction is a bit much at times. Just kind of in general. That does kind of seem to
Like a little bit of social anxiety.
Yeah.
And everybody's anxiety, as we've discussed many times now, is on a heightened level. This is also why it's probably harder to read people, is because they're not their normal selves. They're being fucking very out of character right now because everyone's feeling wonkadoodle dandy, you know? What the fuck do you do with that? I don't know. Smile, be patient, wait for it to pass. Literally.
I get quiet, I've noticed. I'm a lot more quiet. Like, I'm less interactive with the public right now. Because I think it's just their energy.
Right now?
Yeah, just in general. Like, even when I'm out, like, door dashing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's probably just their energy, though.
Oh, because everybody's being weird.
Everybody just feels off, so I'm not as interactive when people feel off.
That's fair. I'm a lot to handle always. Same.
I never would have guessed.
I love centering
Not even a
myself
little
with
bit.
you. Literally, my ex wanted to be poly, and so I got on board because I literally thought in my brain that, like, I'm too much for anyone human to handle. I only want really one person, but, like, I just freak them out, and they run away. So maybe if I dispersed my energy, which worked for a while, so I found somebody who could handle all my crazy energy.
I like weird.
All my crazy energy. Shaking my fucking head. Dude.
Let me tell you.
Oh my god. It's real. Guys, it's real.
Very real.
You know what though? I'm excited because I feel like the world is changing a lot. So many fucking changes are happening right now.
Yeah, so fast too. It's like
So
every
fast.
day. Like, I don't know. I never know what to expect, so I don't pay. Like, I pay attention, but I don't anymore.
Yeah, 5 years from now, I think we're all gonna look around and be like, "Whoa!" I think we're gonna be like, "Huh?
Like, we all got chips in our head.
Okay."
Weird.
No.
They're gonna
No.
try.
I'm gonna be in the
Elon Musk
woods.
is trying to put chips in people's
Come
domes.
join my cult out in the woods. I need to stop saying that. Somebody's gonna take me seriously. But like, for real though, everybody, we should go live in the woods and start our own society. Though, you know, it's not super fucking shitty. And I'm not saying anything complex. I'm not saying like a governmental system. I'm just saying like, fuck it. Let's just go live more primal. More natural.
Let's just have a pop-up trailer park. Boom.
Flying cars, I feel like that's already practically a thing.
Kinda, sorta. Problem is, we as people don't not kill ourselves in not flying cars.
We have those magnetic things that like...
That's monorails.
I mean,
That's a bit different.
but there's like a car that does that too, that like kind of hovers.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple hovercrafts out there, but like you have to have
Hovercars.
special licenses and stuff. I think there's a lot of
in.
capabilities for like, in a sense,
go.
flying mobility for humans. But like I said, we still kill ourselves in cars every day by the thousands. So like, if we can't be trusted on the ground, a bunch of us up in the air would be a terrible idea.
Let's go build our fairy forest right now, ladies. Let's go. Tell Bob we're coming.
It's funny. I
So-
was just talking to Bob today.
Tell Bob we're
Oh
coming.
shoot! I don't know if I.
We have
ghosted
a
him.
friend who has some land out right near the Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, he wants to come visit.
Oh yeah, tell him hell yeah. Right near the Wisconsin Dells though, and it's like beautiful, and it could definitely be like set up right. You know what I'm saying? You need a bunch of hammocks and some like fire rings that we can like dance around. I don't know. I just wanna not worry about the fucking shit I worry about. I don't want to do it anymore. I want
culty stuff.
let's cult it up. I want him to go. Want him to go with the other like hunters and go like get us some food. Will we like garden and like farm our land and like collectively raise our children so they can run around and be safe, you know, if they're not inside your house, it's not like a panic. Like, I hate that I have to worry constantly every time our children are outside of this house. It's horrible. I'm just saying. I'm not going to make you do weird sexual stuff. I'm not going to make you drink any poison Kool-Aid. I mean, we're just talking about just chilling. We're just talking about just chilling, man.
Straight
chilling. Everybody can, like, bring their own slice of the pie to the party, you know? It'll be fine. That's my dream. One day, guys. One day. We'll have a little, like...
I'm not putting on fairy costumes, though.
Little, like, pet
Got
farm.
me tripping.
There's boy fairies. It's fine.
Not doing it.
You don't have to put on a costume. They can look just like you. Boy fairy.
Cool.
Put on your fairy costumes and fly around the woods. That's
why I said. That's why I said nope.
I'm putting on my fairy costume.
I know. I don't mind you in your fairy costume. It's very cute. I love it.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of like the hatred and the difficulty and the struggle and the. You can't even really help the way you want to help without like doing it wrong.
It's just constant conflict.
Yeah.
Everything is conflict driven.
I want to go live at a place where that's just not the reality. The reality is we all just friends hanging out. I don't know. That might be delusional, but that's what I want. That's what I want.
Well, I think in a weird sense, that's what everybody wants. In a weird sense. Just people's vision of that is always different.
That's why there needs to be, like, tribes. Not everybody wants to be in the,
that's what's going
to happen. Murder tribe. And not everybody wants to be in the Daisy tribe. You know, you got to find your fucking tribe.
I'm part of the mud tribe.
We like to sling it.
Yep.
Pot it. Craft it.
All kinds of shit. Fuck with mud.
I'm just saying. Tribes, man. We got to go back to the old ways. This way does not work. No. Civilized society is not civilized.
Well, we were never supposed to live this way. It's as nice as it is, as comfortable as it is.
Are we that comfortable? My back hurts so bad because it doesn't know what real work is anymore. Because I sit here and do this now. My job was very physical before this life, so I stepped away and now we're mud children. Yeah, we're starting a cult. Would you like to join?
Like Rufio?
Shiloh, you just
close. Nice try. Close.
Come out
that
and
was close.
play.
I'll crow. But you ain't gonna catch me in anything that has a flap on it.
Oh my goodness.
No flaps.
Mm-hmm. You know what else I really want on our cult land, you guys? I really want a sustainable freshwater pond. You can like make it so you have the right bio life in it, you know, like the right fish and organisms and stuff, and then you put in a few like specific kinds of plants, and then it just like cleans and filters and takes care of its fucking self, and you can like swim in it 24/7. Great. I want that. I want that so bad in my life. A Ferris wheel. Yeah. Let's do that.
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, we might die.
I mean, I'll take a ride on the Ferris wheel.
I
can see the top of the trees. A zip line. I feel like we could put a zip line in there.
Hell yeah.
We could put a zip line in there.
This is gonna turn into like that movie.
Everybody's gonna want to be in our tribe.
It's gonna be the South Harmon Institute of Technology.
I need a gym and a dance studio. Done and done. I like dancing, and a gym. Shiloh would want a gym too. Boom. Heck yeah, it's already a plan. I'm writing it down. I'm just kidding. No, but for real, we need to do this, you guys. One day, if I ever become a bazillionaire and I make it big and I'm like John Edwards, I will take you guys with me and we will go live out in the woods and say fuck society. We'll go.
Fuck them all.
Fuck them all. John Edwards. Ah, Jeebus. Alright, guys. I just want enough space to have a big garden. Oh, yeah. There's gonna be definitely gardens. And lots of flowers. Yep. All of that. All of that. I just want life to be more of an experience and less of a... I don't know.
Suffrage?
Less of a experience, you know? Oh my god. I feel like I've experienced all the hardships. Now I'm ready to go, like, experience something far more calm. Far more calm. And honestly, our life is so calm. The one thing that sucks is the world. You know, like our elections and the kids and their schooling and the crazy shit with that all the time. There's just so much bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, everything's like fine, but it's not fine. And it sucks. And that's why we need to make up our own world that's just beautiful and fine. Will it be perfect? Probably not. But I can guarantee it'll probably be a fuck ton better than what we're doing. Oh my god. That's why I want to live out there. I don't even care.
It'll be interesting, that's for sure.
I don't need TV.
Could you imagine Sally and Baloney at the same party?
At the same party? Yeah.
That'd be wild.
I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna go lay down now.
We're gonna watch Solar Opposites.
Oh, solar opposites. Here we come.
Oh,
I will get this
man,
loaded up, though,
again.
for you, Sally, so you can rewatch your reading. Catch that on there. Like I said, it was like 20 minutes in, I think. So just so you know where to kind of look for time-wise. Good night, you guys. I love you all.
Goodbye, everybody.
I'll talk to you later. Goodbye, goodbye.